Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and we have a familiar sight here, more boxes to unbox. So this right here is our turbo exhaust manifold, and this is from Spa Performance, vehicle specific for that engine. These are hose clamps and T-clamps for the plumbing for the Porsche engine. So a few things before we dive in. You might notice that the front end here is completely dismantled. Everybody say hi to Luna too. This is because we need to get some more holes into that right there. We're not entirely sure what we're gonna do yet, if we're gonna buy one with holes in it or make the holes ourselves to get airflow into the engine, because we need a lot more airflow for this turbo. And this car kind of lacks that, especially with the non-turbo front end. We took the lower part off to get the spot welds off for that, as well as for easy access to the intercooler and radiator area and all that plumbing, which we're going to be needing very soon as we start to get into that sort of stuff. And I also took this off for a 3D scan, which you've seen in some previous videos, which is in here, which we'll use in a little bit to scan the front end of the car. And I'm going to make a super cool bumper. I'm thinking something like this. So it's just like a skid plate, very simple kind of 45-90 skid plate with some bars coming off the sides that will have light pods in them. I'm thinking probably only do one, but I'm still working on that. That's in the early stages of development. And then one last thing before we get into things. This bracket over here is orange now. I thought it'd be cool for some contrast, and I'm also gonna paint a few smaller things orange as well, like these block-offs for the EGR, there and there. And this had to be cut. As you can see, it's all cut right here. We cut that, but enough yapping for now. Let's go ahead and get into this unboxing. All right, so I have the manifold sitting on here with about 6 of the exhaust studs. These are from a 2014 Cayman S. These are takeoffs. They came off of the yellow one from my dad's friend's yellow one. That's in a previous video if you're interested in that, and we put headers on that. But these we're trying to reuse. They might be a little too short, but I'm just putting this on here now, just a little finger tight, so I can put the turbo up on here and see how that looks. All right, so I have 2 little bolts right here that'll hold the turbo up for what we need to do right now. This is gonna be very interesting, but you guys get to see me struggle for a second as I attempt to just throw 2 bolts on the turbo. All right, so I got it up on here, and what is happening is the compressor is not clocked right. So we knew what we were gonna have to do this from the beginning, but basically these 4 bolts, there's 2 on the bottom like that, need to come out, and then the compressor will be rotated 90 degrees so that the outlet will be pointing up like that. But this is also not very, it's very precarious right here. I have 3 bolts in, but I still don't like it very much, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. But I mean, that is roughly what it'll look like. Obviously, it'll be up on there, and this will be sort of right here in our bay. But yeah, this is just a little bit of a short update video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and in the next video I'll be talking a little bit more about my bumper up here, and then of course we'll be doing this the right way.